Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to make a Roblox thumbnail using Roblox Studio and Blender. I'm going to show you step by step, so if you guys need help, I'll put the timestamps in the description so you guys know where to go. And yeah, let's get it. So step one, what you guys want to do, you guys are going to want to load up into Roblox Studio, and then you're going to have to click plastic base plate. So once you load in, there we go. So once you load in, you're going to go plugins. I personally use Moon Animator. I'll link the description on Roblox where to download it and install it. So now I'm going to click character inserter, and I'll click insert. Make sure it's on R15, by the way. So then after that, once my character is inserted, I'm going to click Moon Animator, the file, new animation, sorry, my bad. There we go. And then after that, I'm going to click thumbnail, how to make thumbnail. That's it. How to make thumbnail. Confirm. Alright, boom. So then there's this thing with Moon Animator where it's a bit glitchy, but since I've used Moon Animator many times, I know by memory that there's supposed to be a plus here, but you can't see it anymore for some reason. You can click that, and then boom, it's gonna take you to add item. So what you're gonna have to do, you're gonna have to click your character, and then after that it's gonna say okay, make sure it's rig C frame. Okay, boom. Now you can edit your character, so I'll fast forward until I finish editing my character, and I'll show you what to do after. Alright guys, so once you're done posing your character, you're going to want to click easy world at the top. And then after that, sorry. And then after that, you're going to go to model. And then it's going to say world model, but you can't really do it because you have nothing selected. So ignore the name, I made this in year 4, but so you're going to click the arrow here. That'll take us to everything that we have in our character. So you're going to click your character and scroll all the way down, and then you're going to go to head. So you're going to click that. Well, you're gonna control, first of all control, then click that. And then after that, the world model will now be available to click. You're gonna click that. And you're gonna exit out at the top, exit out top here. And then boom, now your model is welded and all posed. Okay, so once you're done that, you're gonna scroll all the way up. And then you're gonna click your model, you're gonna right click it. And scroll all the way down to export selection. You're going to want to click that. And then now you can save it to your computer. So I have Blender stuff. There we go. So I'm going to name this one thumbnail tutorial. Okay, there we go. I think I spelled it wrong. I don't care. So I'm going to click save. Alright, now we're done with our Roblox Studio. So you're going to want to close off that. And then we're going to head on right to Blender. Alright guys, once you are loaded into Blender, you're going to delete this default cube right here. Alright, we're done with that. So now we can start editing and putting our model in so we can fix the lighting. So what you're going to want to do, you're going to click File at the top left. And you're going to click Import. And then you're going to scroll all the way down to Wavefront OBJ. And click that. And then after that, you're going to go to where you saved your thing. So mine says thumbnail tutorial. I don't know how I spelled that wrong. And then make sure you click the OBJ version, not the MTL, the OBJ, okay? That's very important. And then you're going to click import OBJ. And then wait for it to load. And then boom. Now your character is all loaded into your character is now loaded into Blender. So you're going to bring it here. So let me just scroll out a bit. So make sure you click shift, and I forgot what the button is called. The button next to number 1 on your keyboard. That button. So you're going to click that, shift and that together, and then that will make you move WASD, so you can move now. So then after that, you're going to bring that in. Alright, I think that's good enough. Okay, so now we have that. We're going to click 0 on your keyboard. That'll take you to your camera. And then we're gonna do the same thing with WSD shift and then the button next to 1. I forgot what it was called. Click that. And then after that, now you can move WSD and you can move your camera to whatever position and wherever you like. So I'm gonna scroll down to get the whole body this time, because usually when I make my thing, I usually don't add the whole body, but it's kind of a regret because I need the whole body to make it so I can actually have the legs and everything. You know, so zoom out until you have everything in frame. Alright, like this, perfect. And then what you're gonna want to do, you can click. So right now the color is not in because it's Blender. So I'm gonna click render at the top, and it's gonna say render image, and that's when your color is gonna load in. So once you wait for it to load in, boom, that's it. It's gonna be like this. So as you can see, like the lighting is a bit weird. It's because of this right here. So if you click out, so you click 0 again, it'll take you out. There we go. And it's this thing right here. This is the light. So if you see at the right side, it says light. That's this, and that's the lighting. So it's like the sun, like the light bulb. So I'm gonna take that here, so it actually looks a lot better. So you're not gonna get this first try. You're gonna mess with the lighting a bit. So I'm gonna take that all the way here, and you're gonna click this light bulb at the bottom. You can click that. Now as you can see, this light is on point right now. I like to put on spot, and then it's like that. When you're like in a show or something, and then when someone like starts doing the verse, the light directly goes onto them. It's like that. So it's like this right now. So I'm gonna rotate it and make it point towards my character. Alright, perfect. So you can click render image, and then the lighting will be different now. Alright, it's like this, but it's like a bit dark. So what you guys want to do, as you can see, it says power here. That is pretty low, so we don't want to go to the full max. So I'm gonna put it. I'm probably gonna put it at 5,000 pixels. Right now is at 1,000, so I make 5,000 watts. So now if we render it, it's gonna look brighter. And there we go. So it's perfect. So there's also another problem. So the background is gray. So what you're gonna want to do, you're gonna click this render engine here, render properties, and click that, and you're gonna scroll all the way down to film. So there's film right here. You're gonna the arrow here, and then it says transparent. You're gonna make sure that's ticked, so the background is now transparent. So you're gonna render the image. Boom, now the background is now transparent, so you can put whatever in the background. So then now our Blender is done, so we can save it onto our computer now. So you can click image at the top left, and click save as, and save it onto your. So I have a YouTube images file. So I'm gonna put that thumbnail tutorial. Perfect. Now we spelled it correct this time. Save as image. And now it's saved. So what you're gonna do, we're gonna exit out of Blender, and then we're gonna hop on to photopea.com. Alright guys, so once you hop on into Photopea, you're gonna click new project. So basic info, Photopea is like Photoshop. It's like an online browser for it. It's really helpful. That's what I use for all my thumbnails. Every single thumbnail I've used Photopea. I'm too broke to have Photoshop. Gonna click that, and then you're gonna change the width to 19 by 20, and then the height to 1080. Alright, so these dimensions is what we use for a YouTube thumbnail. These are the dimensions, so make sure you have these. You click create. Alright, now this is locked in. So then now we're gonna have to file, open, and then we're gonna go find our model. There it is, a thumbnail tutorial. Now we're gonna open that, and boom, now this is loaded in. So our character is loaded in, and the background is now. So what you're gonna do, I'm gonna go find a background, like a simple like map background on Roblox, like on Google of Roblox, and then we're gonna use that. Okay, so I found a pretty simple Roblox, like an Arsenal-ish map. So I copied it, so I'm gonna do Control V, allow, and boom. So this is here. So I'm going to use this for my background. So I'm going to edit, free transform, and I'm going to take this all the way down until we take up the whole screen. Like this. Perfect. So now our character is now blocked because of this layer. So we're going to take this background on top, and since it's transparent, it will just hop on. Boom. So now we have nothing to worry about. But, you know, it's more better if the background was more blurry, because our main focus is our character and the text that we're going to put later. So what you're going to do, you're going to click on this icon right here. You're going to click filter, and then it's going to say blur. So you're going to go down here, you can click Gaussian blur. You can click that. And then now you can make it as blurry as you want. I don't recommend you put it to the max and not the thinnest. So I'm going to say around at least like 10 to 15 pixels. So I'd say 10 or maybe 11 or something, or 12. I'll make it 12. So you can click OK. And then now our background is now blurry. So now all we see, oops, let me just get rid of that. So now all we see is our character. So now what you're gonna do, you're gonna click the text. So make sure your layer is selected. So you're gonna click text, the type tool, and then you're gonna click this. Alright, so now our text is loaded in, and for me personally, how to make, I don't think I spelled that, make a thumbnail. Since it's pretty small, I'm gonna bump up the size to at least like 200 something, 200 pixels. Alright, that's a bit too much, probably 150, and I'll just shorten this down by clicking enter. Alright, perfect. So this is my type of font I usually use. It's called Luckiest Guy. This is like an AS font I use for like majority of my videos. So there are also other fonts you can use, but like this is like the most classic cartoonish font I use. So since it's black, I want to make it white. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna select it, click this icon right here, and color picker, white, and boom, we're done. So now this is white, so I'm gonna double click on this icon right here on the right, the text layer. I'm gonna double click on that, and then now it's gonna say layer style, and there's other like sorts of stuff you can do, like an inner shadow, inner glow, you know, a stroke, outer glow, drop shadow. Personally, I use an outer glow and stroke. So I'm gonna click stroke. And now our outline is here, so we're gonna bump it up to at least like 10 or something. So yeah, 10 is a pretty good. And then outer glow, I'm gonna use that for this. The outer glow, I'm gonna make it pure white. So this just makes it more bright. It's not really gonna make a difference, but like as you can see, if you just do this, there's a big difference. Opacity, I'll make it a bit smaller to like 50. Alright, now that's done. We're gonna make it probably a bit more bigger. So we're also gonna put a stroke on our characters. We're gonna click background here. We're gonna stroke. That's there. We're gonna probably make him white. I'm gonna make the outline white, like that. Bit of outer glow. There's a lot of outer glow for a character. I'm gonna put the opacity to like, I'm gonna put the size a bit smaller. Let's see how big. Yeah, I'll make the opacity also smaller. Alright, like that. Here's also a creative thing. I use the Control C, Control V. And now we have our background copy. I'll put that below the main background. And then I'm gonna move that back a bit. So now we have another background. I'm gonna move that back a bit. So you can't really see it, but you can also see the background of it. And I'm gonna make the stroke a bit more bigger this time. Like that. And then now I'm going to change the color of it as well. So it looks like I have like a bluish, probably I'm going to go with blue, so I'm going to make it like a bluish background. Like that. See, like that. I'm going to get rid of the outer glow on this one. Or this looks better. Actually, I'll put outer glow on the background of this one. There we go. Now that's done. Alright, usually for some creativeness, so this is like 90% of our thumbnail done. So like I'm gonna add some like an emoji or something to make it look nice and like, you know, give it a vibe. So I'm gonna go find an emoji that fits this. Alright guys, so for this I'm gonna use the cool emoji. It makes you look cool. So I'm gonna use that. I'm not gonna put it like in the straight middle or something. I'm gonna put it like in the side, maybe cover up a bit. So also, I'm also gonna add like a Roblox logo at the top left maybe, because you know we gotta know that this thumbnail is gonna be Roblox. Alright guys, so I found a good Roblox logo and boom, it just spawned right here. So yeah, this might be our thumbnail. I might put Alright guys, so now after we're done with this, we're gonna file, export PNG, okay? Save, and I'm gonna save it to whatever you want. So I'm gonna quickly go to our YouTube images. There it is. I'm gonna say the tutorial thumbnail done. Save. Alright, so now if we go to it right now, and boom, so this is our thumbnail. So I hope you guys if you guys found this tutorial useful, I hope you guys smash the like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you don't miss out videos in the future. I might post new tutorials in the future. Mainly my channel is gaming, but yeah, so we'll see how it goes. We'll build like a new evolution of what this channel is about. So yeah, we're gonna end it there. Peace.